this is the biggest wealth of new information for Ghosts of Tabor that I've ever seen. Hi everybody, it's PigOnPCin4K here, guys. I'm so glad to be with you because today I just got made aware of a boatload of new information that's going to completely change Ghosts of Tabor on so many levels. I love the game already. I'm sure you do too, and that's why you're here. So let's jump right in on the new stuff. Right off the bat, I've got imagery, I've got videos, I've got all sorts of new stuff to share with you. Check out this. Right off the bat, we're going to take a look at the new RPK and the N249, both sitting in the same room. Oh my god, isn't that beautiful? I cannot wait to shred through people on Missile Silo with that. Now let's move on here because we've also got photographic and videographic proof of an MG3, and oh my god, does it sound and look nice. Moving on, we've also got the all-new Honey Badger, and in this same picture, we can see several guns, and I'm not 100% sure on them, but I did consult with a good close friend of mine named Salty Pogue. Check him out on YouTube. Excellent Ghost of Tabor and general weapon knowledge videos. It seems that in this image, we've actually got several new guns. The HK479 for one thing, and it appears, based on our research, that that might be an XM1014 up at the top. Now, on the right side, it appears there's also a AK5C. And now if we keep on moving, we can also see just over here is a bunch of new melee weapons. I cannot wait to get involved with these melee weapons. And why on earth would I care so much about melee? Well, let me tell you one simple thing. Stun grenade. Those two things. Stun grenades are coming to Ghost of Tabor, and when you stun an enemy, they're pretty much, I don't know, stunned. So just imagine walking up and hatcheting them in the back of the head. Moving on, we've got a buttload more. Guys, we're talking about this all-new lever-action rifle. I'm going to call it a Winchester, but I think that that's wrong. On their Wikipedia page, I did confirm that they have mentioned a Henry original lever-action rifle repeater. So I am assuming that that is the one. Now, beyond that, there is way more to share with you. We also appear to have a Galil Arm Edition, which according to my friend Salty, he says that that means it's the light machine gun because of the 35-round mag. Now, it also appears that in the same picture, there might be a SIG MPX. Now, I'm not 100% sure about that one, but that's what it appears to be. I couldn't confirm that on their Wikipedia page or in any AMAs, but let's look at the gun right there, center in the middle. That right there is a grease gun, fellas and lady fellas, a fun little lightweight lethal tactical weapon. Whoa. Now, let's keep on moving. By the way, it's actually probably not going to be the best gun in the world. Honestly, it's probably going to be a pretty crappy gun, but we also have a really cool looking new scope there on the left-hand side, and that's just to get us started. Let's take a look at this. This is an AK-5 with apparently an FN adaptation on the AK platform. How freaking sweet is this? Now, if that doesn't stoke your goats, let's take a look at this AK-5, but it's naked. Look at that butt naked AK-5. Very sexy, very sweet, very awesome. Now, we've also got what appears to be a beautiful HCAR heavier caliber platform of the ACR. I did manage to verify they are adding an adaptive combat rifle on their Wikipedia page. So I'm going with what we've got here. Now, in addition to that, we've got way more. Check out this new revolver. I don't have any information on the actual make of the revolver, but that's what we've got. Now, beyond all this, guys, we've got so many things. I'm just going to have to rapid fire it, so bear with me here. Here's what we've got. We've got the new Honey Badger, which actually I think we might have either shown or talked about already, but either way, Honey Badger's coming. Finally, subsonic rounds. Here's everything else that's new. We've got the MK14 and EBR edition verified coming to the game, SA58, a UMP Church of Fish edition. That's right, Church of Fish edition, super custom UMP. It's going to have like a little jingle thing on it, and that apparently will be something homaging the Fishster, the #1 of the entire Combat Waffle team, the single best, single sexiest. Whoa. I'm calling him out right now. I love you, Fish! I'm sorry. Okay, that was really creepy. Getting back to the topic though, we've got flamethrowers confirmed coming to the game, M79 grenade launchers, as I mentioned before, stun grenades. That's just the weapons. Let's move into the other new stuff that's going to be literally changing the game. Let's talk about new game modes. Guys, they are going to have new game modes confirmed, and I'm not just talking about a very basic co-op type of game where you go up against AI. I mean, co-op is one of the new game modes, but that's not it. Okay, there is co-op, there is a new survival mode, which I'm super stoked to hear about. I'm assuming that's where you basically face off against waves of AI and you try your best to survive. But beyond that, there's also going to be a new story mode, which is going to be intense. Guys, I'm super stoked to see what the storyline of Ghosts of Tabor really is all about. We've heard a bunch of lore. We've heard a bunch of info about how the general community of this area had risen up and kind of taken power now. And there's a lot more to it, which we actually cover in a video, which you can find at the title card just up there. There's also a new competitive mode, which is going to blow my top. I am serious. Competitive in its name says compet, all right? Which is basically short for competition. Okay, and if there is a competition mode, that means they're probably planning on adding XP, ranks, unlockables. This is going to be game-changing. I already love the game, but the fact that now there's going to be some sort of a leaderboard or metric system to really help tally it all up, that is going to be next level. Also, selectable characters with different backstories. That's massive, guys. Scott himself has confirmed different selectable characters will be coming to the game. He's super excited about it. Guys, if you don't know who Scott is, he is the CEO of Combat Waffle Studios, CWS, aka the makers of Ghosts of Tabor, aka Escape from Tarkov VR. Moving on, beyond the selectable characters, we've also got a bunch of new maps. Bozidar, which you've probably already seen on our YouTube and on our TikTok. If you haven't, feel free to drop a like over there. Moving on, we've also got Matka Miest. I think I'm saying that right, Matka Miest. We've got actually a little footage of that, and it looks pretty sweet. Now, we've got several other maps that I have absolutely little to no information on, but I wanted to let you guys know the titles are out there. You gotta hear them right now. Here they come. Chudov Mall, Broadcast, Coal Mine, Mountain Pass. Sounds pretty woodlandy, maybe. I don't know. Subway, which is obviously gonna be badass. Island Night. You guys can put together what Island Night is. That is our favorite map right now. I'm pretty sure collectively a lot of people love Island. Actually, as I say that, I'm kind of thinking to myself, I prefer Missile Silo. Anyway, we've got Island Night coming, an all-new variety of a favorite map right here. I can't wait to see what the world looks like at night. Probably much more scarier, probably way easier to sneak around. Ooh. Ultimately, they're planning 10 to 12 all-new maps by the end of their development. Now, this means probably over the course of several years. So it's not something we're going to get immediately on that front. We're not going to have 12 maps come out of the woodwork, but we are going to have 12 maps as we continue to fall more and more in love with the game. We've seen people mention the new safe house. We've seen people talk about the new forever storage, but I haven't heard a single whisper about upgradable bases. Upgradable bases have been confirmed in a November and December AMA. We have the dev team discussing upgradable bases, right? That's going to be intense. If you can work hard and upgrade your base, imagine what that could mean for you. Maybe you can make more and more weapons. Maybe you can... Oh my God, I just stumbled on that. What if that's what it is? What if you can make weapons? I meant to say ammunition. You can make more and more ammunition by adding more machines, but what if they're actually adding a way that you can build your own weapons? That would be so nuts. I bet they're doing it. I bet they're doing it. Give me 17 years, right? And I'll put $200 on it. Also coming to the game will be numerous DLCs. They have already confirmed the John Wick DLC will be just a few bucks to get the ball rolling, but there's going to be numerous other DLCs later on. Prices unconfirmed. Super new hot off the press information as of a few days ago will be the features allowing players to now trade gear. That's right. Finally, it seems like they might be starting to open up this sort of player marketplace, which we've heard about before, and I even mentioned as well in a previous video. But finally, they're introducing the actual mechanics to the public. So it seems like traders will now soon allow for players to do some sort of trading. Beyond that, there is also going to be upgrading to the gear added very soon. I don't know, unfortunately, what that actually entails, but I'm going to assume maybe you can upgrade rifles or your pistols, whatever, and get like maybe better parts for it, be able to actually interchange them with different barrels and stuff like that. And in addition to that, I also have reason to believe there's going to be a new marketplace vendor coming to the game based on what the Combat Waffle team has posted on YouTube recently. Now, don't quote me on that because I really have minimal information, but based on the video that they posted about their store, it leads me to believe that there is going to be a new trader coming very soon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is all the information I have put together into one list for you. I'm going to put a link to this down in the description. If you guys have anything to add, throw it in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news about Ghosts of Tabor, nail the follow button down below or the sub button, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to do all that with you. All right, we're done. Thank you for watching. I love you all. And remember, life is a game, so play it like a legend.